Well, looks like Supergirl 2026 is an incoming flop. What's going on, everybody? Hit that subscribe, hit that hype, show your support, and let's get into this. So, look, check this out. We don't even have a trailer for James Gunn's Supergirl 2026, and we already know that they're doing reshoots. What is that telling you? That it's starting off bad. If they're doing reshoots before we actually get a trailer, that's just telling you and confirming to you, hey, we don't believe in it. Let's start reshooting. Because probably they've already gotten feedback from some private screenings or whatever the hell the business is, and people weren't happy. Who knows? Maybe the studio wasn't happy. Who knows what's going on? But check this out. The source is coming from the director, right? So, Supergirl movie gets a very early streaming update. It looks like, at the way that things are going right now, Supergirl for sure is going to be streaming into platforms sooner than expected into the whole streaming service. That's crazy, right? This is ridiculous. A recent report about its streaming success suggests Warner Brothers may be planning a quicker transition from theaters to streaming than originally anticipated. What is that telling you? That is a lie, because they know that Superman 2026 tanked worldwide. They keep on claiming and saying that they made profit with Superman this year, but we already know the business. We see through their lies. And of course, they're just trying to justify a flop. And that's what we all called. We told you that that's what WB was going to try to do, try to normalize a flop. And we're seeing it right here. This sounds to me like WB is planning to move and pull out the movie, because they don't believe in it, faster from theaters so it could go straight to streaming. Because they know that probably with the streaming, they could get more people to watch it and whatnot and stuff like that. And it would be cheaper for them. Because, of course, they have to split profits with the movie theaters and whatever the side business is when it comes to that. Overall, we know that this movie is going to do worse than Superman 2025. We already know that this is what the DCU is cooking. And this right here is what they're putting out. Flop after flop after flop. Say what you want, but those are the facts. Don't come at me and tell me otherwise. Numbers don't lie, and the streaming numbers don't lie either, because you can see how they're just trying to justify everything that James Gunn has been doing is a success. If Superman 2025, Peacemaker, and Creature Commandos were so successful, then WB wouldn't be going up for sale. What is that proving to you? We already know that the end of the DCU approaches, and this right here will be another nail to the coffin. We know that Supergirl is going to underperform. This is why you see that WB is starting to prepare now to pull it out of the theaters instead of losing and risking all of that money like they did with James Gunn's Superman 2025. Don't be surprised, and I'm telling you, you will see how this movie will go faster, straight to streaming after its theatrical run. Superman went straight to streaming in a short time. And that tells you everything. Everything with DC has not been working. Nothing with James Gunn is working. And you have all the shills trying to praise it, and they're trying to normalize and justify a flop, trying to normalize that it's okay to underperform at the box office as long as they're okay and they make back their budget. How pathetic in business that is. And that's showing you this is what the DCU with James Gunn brings. There is no hope, there's no expectations, there's no excitement, and most of all, there's no profits. There is no money to be made with the DCU. And we already know that that's coming to an end. This is why they're moving faster, because they know that their time is up with James Gunn. And James Gunn knows that his time is limited. And this right here, again, is showing to you, for them to be already looking at an early streaming update, that's telling you that things are shaking and things are bad. What are your thoughts? Hit that subscribe, drop your comments, and until next time.